Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going to continue with your review. So now we're on number 5. And before I move on, I want to make sure we look at the first 4. They were just one-step equations. But you notice the directions say state whether you have no solution or infinitely many solutions. Make sure that you understand that can only occur when you have the variables on both sides and you have your chart from 1-3 that will explain when that occurs. So now we're just going to get to work, okay? And you're going to hear me go through your notes. So if you have your notes next to you, that would be great. Step 1, I look for distribution. No parentheses, no distribution. Step 1B, I look to combine like terms. No like terms here, no like terms here. We're all done. Step 2, make sure variables on one side of the equation. I have a 2y on this side and a 2y on that side. So I have y's on both sides, so I know I need to remove one of them by add or subtract. I'm just going to get rid of that 2y. So now I subtract 2y here. Whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other. I'm now left with 5 equals negative 13. Hopefully you have your list in front of you. This should ring some alarm bells. I have a false statement or I have a contradiction. If you end up with something that 5 equals negative 13, check your work. Okay, all my work's good. So now I know I have no solution. Or you can do the empty set symbol. Okay? Now to number 6. I check both sides. There is no distribution because I don't see parentheses. There's no like terms because I cannot take 6 from 4 h's and there's nothing on the 12 side. My variable is not on both sides. So I'm done with step 1 and I'm done with step 2. Now on to step 3. Get all the terms on the variable side away from the variable. So you look in. Here's my variable side. That has my variable. This does not have a variable. So that's what I'm getting rid of in this turn. So I'm going to add 6 and add 6 to both sides. I'm left with 4h equals 18. Now I'm just going to divide. Divide by 4, divide by 4. H equals, it doesn't go in great. Now you can actually go to your Desmos. Just type in 18 divided by 4. Oh, sorry. 18 divided by 4. And you got your answer of 4.5. Okay? You can plug that in to check, but trust me, it works. Okay. Let's continue on. So now we're on number 7. No distribution because I don't have any parentheses. I cannot combine a 5 and a k. I cannot combine 8 and k, but now I have a minus 3. So there is something hidden over here. So 5 minus k drops. My like terms here would be a positive 8 and a negative 3. 8 minus 3 is 5 minus k. Some of you guys can see some stuff here, but finish your work. So I'm done with step 1, all the simplification done. Step 2, all my variables. Now I'm on step 2. I have variables on both sides. I need to remove one of them. I'm going to remove that negative k by adding k. If I do it to one side, I do to the other. I'm at 5 equals 5. And again, you should start getting alarm bells. I have now a true statement. Whenever you have a true statement, it was called an identity, and you have infinitely many solutions. Okay? Now we're on to number 8. Again, I'm just going through all those steps. You have 4 steps. The first one had an A and a B. I look for distribution. I don't see any parentheses, so I know I don't have any distribution. I'm on to 1B, simplifying. So when I simplify, I look for things that are alike. I've got a 3x, I've got a negative 2, and a negative x. So what I'm telling myself is 3x minus 2x minus x. 3 minus 2 is 1. So when I combine these, I'm left with 1x. But then 1x minus x is 0 x's. So now I'm at 0 x's left on this side. There's no x remaining. I'm at 0 x's. So I'm not going to write any x's. I'm writing 0 x's. Now I have 5 plus 10. So I'm at 15. Now I'm done with all those. 15 equals 0. Again, alarm bells start going off. When I get an answer like this, it tells me something. It tells me that there is no solution. Okay? Or you can use the empty set symbol. Either one. All right. That takes us through 1 through 8. I went through those a little bit quickly, but remember, you can always go back. Please go back and check these and keep looking through them. And we're also going over these in class. So if you see this ahead of time, go ahead and ask any questions. But that concludes 1 through 8. Thank you, guys.